What's up, Bulls Nation? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the Chicago Bulls win against the Miami Heat. Yes, you did not hear that incorrectly. The Chicago Bulls won a game. I can't believe it. Can you? I can't believe it, but can you believe it? It looks like we all can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicago Bulls did pick up a victory against the Miami Heat. We'll talk a little bit about it in this video. Before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls game today, your player of the game performer, and what are your thoughts on the Bulls, I guess, next upcoming games. We got, again, another game against Miami coming up very, very shortly. So there's going to be less time to reflect and more time to kind of hopefully deliver a very good game against Miami again. We'll see how that goes. But we did win this game 102-97. A couple of things came to mind in this game. First and foremost, I was kind of mentioning it in the watch along, and I'm going to mention it here. I, for the life of me, do not understand why Jimmy Butler took that big three when he was double teamed and they had about 10 seconds left on the shot clock, or in the clock in general, to get a better shot than what they did. I'll never understand that shot from Jimmy Butler. I personally am saying that he's sold. I love Jimmy Butler, a former Bulls player. You know, someone that ultimately even said that he might want to retire here one day. All those great things that he said in the past. And of course, he still loves the Chicago Bulls as well. But that shot was just not a good shot from Jimmy Butler. And in the end, that shot gave us the victory. So I do believe he sold towards the end there, and I'll happily take it. But this Bulls game, I know that we won the game, and people are going to be happy that we won. And of course, everybody should feel happy that we win, because it very rarely happens. And it gives you a day or two to just soak it all in that, hey, the Bulls actually won a game. You know, it's about time. Before we move over into the next one where we could potentially be losing that game. You just never know what game the Bulls are going to play. But this was a very similar game to the Orlando Magic games. Don't get it twisted. Just because we won the game doesn't mean it wasn't the exact same game we have seen countless times before. The game against Orlando, we had a terrible first quarter. Slowly came back in the second, had a terrible third quarter, slowly came back in the fourth. It really did feel like that was the same way that we saw in this game. Just remember, we started this game 22-1. Over half of that first quarter, the Bulls only scored 1 point in that game. I think it was an Alex Caruso free throw. So let's not get it twisted. We still had a bad start to this game. We still showed the exact same problems that we've shown the whole time. The difference is that in the end, when we took the lead in the fourth quarter, like we did against Orlando, we kept the lead and we ended up winning the game. That lead in the fourth quarter was our first and only lead, and that's all that we needed to win this game. This was the true definition of stealing a win. But we defended home court today, which is good to see. We ended the week positively, which is good to see. And I'm happy that we beat a team like Miami that have proven to be a very good quality side. So I'll take that in a nutshell. I'll take what we can get. I'm glad that we won the game. It doesn't make me angry, but I do think at the performance, and I do think the Bulls, unfortunately, isn't all right yet, if you know what I mean. There's still a lot of improvement left there. But again, talking about some positives, let's look at the positive side of things. DeMar DeRozan carried us over in the fourth quarter in this game. Again, some couple of really clutch shots, scored 12 points in the fourth quarter, and was fantastic to watch. Again, DeMar DeRozan in total had 23 points, so he basically scored half of his points in that quarter. That's good to see, and he ultimately won the game for us. Alex Caruso was very, very good defensively today, very good offensively today as well, with his 11 points, which is fantastic to see. It was very well variety game. Again, let's look at just the points tally in total for everybody. DeMar 23, Caruso 11, Vucevic 15, Zach 13, Kobe 14, Torrey Craig 7, Andre Drummond 6, Javon Carter 9, Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu with 2. Very well balanced game, in my opinion, where everybody really made a contribution in some way, form, or fashion. Even a guy like Patrick Williams that didn't have the best offensive game, and to be honest, I just don't expect him to play offense anymore. At this point in time, like, I've lost all faith in Patrick Williams' offensive capabilities. I believe he has the capabilities. I don't believe he puts it to use. Whatever the case may be, he played really solid defense today, as did a lot of this Bulls team. Our bench contribution was miles better than the Miami Heat. Miami Heat did not get much out of their bench whatsoever. Guys like Bam had to have a really exceptional game. Jimmy Butler, despite the last shot in that game, had to have an exceptional game. Guys like Kyle Lowry had to step up towards the end as well to keep Miami in the lead. But in the end, their bench needs to do better for Miami if they want to walk away with the win the next time out. They have to see more from that bench lineup, and they have to see more of their three-point shots knocked down. They had an off night. Bulls played some good defense. We had the mismatch advantages, in my eyes at least, with Vucevic and Drummond in there. They both did okay. It was a solid night for the Chicago Bulls, and I will definitely take the win, but the performance is still mediocre. It's still not good enough. We can still see better. But who am I to complain about it when we win the game? We'll move over into the next one, of course. But yeah, good bench production, I would say. That's the difference in the game between Orlando and the Bulls and Heat game. It's the bench production. I think that was the biggest difference. But yeah, it is what it is. Look, we will move on. It's good to get that win. And look, for a day, the Bulls fan can soak this in, sleep like babies tonight because they're going to be happy, wake up tomorrow and have a whole day of just peace because the Bulls won a game and you don't even have to think about it. We got to win. We can have that day to use it to relax. That's what I'm going to do at least. And then we'll worry about the Miami Heat the next time it comes around. But what do you guys think about the game? What do you think were the standout performers? My player of the game goes to DeMar DeRozan. The king of the fourth quarter stepped up to the plate and delivered a big game today. And we'll see how it goes in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like and a follow and or subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next Chicago Bulls related video. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.